Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, January 14th. With high pressure in control through Thursday, our next system remains on track to arrive for Friday and Saturday, with some coldest temperatures so far this year on the way. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Again, high pressure in control through Thursday. Much of the same, some areas of low clouds, patchy dense freezing fog, as conditions stay predominantly dry. Our next system is going to arrive for Friday and Saturday with some widespread light snow, slight uptick in winds, as well as the coldest temperatures so far this season, moving in for the weekend into early next week. Taking a quick look at satellite out there for you this morning, we're seeing widespread areas of low clouds across eastern Idaho today, but as you can see further to our west, really dry conditions building in from the Pacific. Ridge of high pressure going to keep things, at least in our area, kind of that moist northerly flow, helping to keep some of those low clouds around. But until that front comes through here on Friday, we're not going to be seeing much in the way of improvement for that. Still looking at some low clouds each and every day here in the Continental Divide. And taking a look at the water vapor satellite for you, a bigger picture for you. So overall, high pressure in the Northeast Pacific, not going to allow for much moisture into our area. But we are going to see a cold front working up and over this system as a upper level low works along the Continental Divide for that Friday, Saturday time frame. So that'll help to bring in some snow chances later this week into the start of the weekend. Weather for Scott look for your next 5 days. Nothing to talk about through Thursday. High pressure, low clouds, and patchy fog. But for Friday, Saturday, we'll see some snow chances return. Slight uptick in winds, especially around the Magic Valley. But overall, those chances will diminish heading into later in the day, Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures out there for you today. It's going to be another cold morning, single digits teens across the board, with afternoon highs in those teens, 20s, and 30s. Under a strengthening inversion as we head into the middle part of the week, we're going to see those cold mornings followed by afternoon highs in the 20s and 30s. You're going to be noticing there the inversion really kicking in the upper Snake Plain, where temperatures struggle to get above, the mid to upper 20s, while places further west, a little bit outside of that capped inversion, they're going to be pushing into the 30s and 40s even. So just indicative of that inversion remaining in place there midweek. And no big changes on Thursday. Cool morning followed by afternoon highs in those 20s, 30s to low 40s. Changes are on the way starting Friday, however, as our cold front begins to move in from the northwest to southeast. They'll support some snow chances throughout the daytime hours, as well as into the overnight hours through Saturday. So another cool morning on Friday, afternoon highs in those 20s and 30s. In addition to snow, we are going to see winds ramp up just a slight bit, especially around the Magic Valley. Gusts region-wide, generally about 20 to 30 miles an hour, locally stronger as you head down towards Burley, Oakley, and Twin Falls. And snow chances for your Friday and Saturday. Again, best chances for that is going to be in the further northern and eastern portions of our area on Friday, with just some isolated to scattered chances continuing there into Saturday, as far as I'll break down those amounts for you here just in a few slides. And temperatures on Saturday, this is going to be where we're starting to see that colder air begin to spill over the Continental Divide. So overall, really fairly cold morning, but not as cold as we're going to see. Afternoon highs there on Saturday, struggling at above 20 degrees for most, still in those teens and 20s, 5 degrees there up at Monida. And for Saturday as well, just some lingering winds, so we are going to see some breezy winds out of the north across the upper Snake Plain, out of the west through the Magic Valley. That'll help keep some snow chances going, gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour. And here's a look at that percent chance of just a trace or more, so getting 1/10 of an inch of snow or more for that Friday, Saturday time frame. Again, widespread chances will exist. Again, best chances will be in the Snake River Plain as you head up into the mountains. Much lower chances as you head west of the Magic Valley out towards Boise, but looking pretty good there for some widespread light snow. And taking that up to an inch or more, again, best chances will be confined to that Snake Plain and to the higher terrain, not seeing as much potential in the central mountains, given some shadowing from mountains to the northwest up there. And here's just look at the mean snowfall totals there for Friday, Saturday. We'll get these more refined as we get a bit closer, but overall, generally in the order of about a trace to maybe a couple inches, locally higher along the Wyoming border region. Elevation dependent, but overall, no big signals there for much heavy snow with this system, as it'll be pretty quick moving in nature. Into high-end scenario, this is the 90th percentile, only a 10% chance of higher totals, putting amounts closer to 1 to 3 inches in the valleys and about 3 to 8 inches in the mountains, further south and east. And temperatures on Sunday. So as that precipitation clears, we get some clearer skies on the backside of it. Much colder air continuing to spill over the Continental Divide into our area, Widespread sub-zero temperatures are expected in the morning. Coldest areas bottoming out around -10 to -20, with afternoon highs in the single digits and teens, warmest areas in the 20s. And for Monday, much of the same. We're going to see those widespread sub-zero temperatures across much of our area. Coldest places, again, dropping down to about -10 to -20. Locally colder spots in some of our coldest basins, with afternoon highs still in those single digits, teens and 20s. And we're starting to see a slight warming trend, actually, as we head into early next week. As that system to our east moves to our east early next week, high pressure will continue to shift overhead. So we're still seeing pretty cold temperatures out there, inversions continuing. But as far as at least slowly warming up heading into Tuesday, afternoon highs there in the teens, 20s, and 30s. And to look at what's to come, 10-day temperature outlook does keep us in that below normal favored temperatures across much of the area, and much of the area, lower 48. It's going to be pretty cold there, while warm temperatures prevail as you head up into Alaska. 6-day precipitation outlook doesn't offer a whole lot in the way of precipitation for our area. After this cold front swings through Friday, Saturday, not looking at a whole lot of snow chances pretty much through the end of January. 8 to 14, little change there when it comes to temperatures. Still looking at below normal afternoon highs each and every day, temperatures through that period. And with respect to precipitation, still looking like not a whole lot of big signals there. In our region, looks like much of the west, say west of the Divide, should stay below normal as we finish out the month of January. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Tuesday and stay safe out there.